Okay, in our first 3 lectures, the 3 major components of a color design system are discussed. We now come to the last talk, the color design steps of a color design system. That is to say, the color design system. With the emergence of a color system, with the coding system of color design, gamut space with color. Red, orange, yellow, white, green, blue, purple. You have the hue range. What we call the cultural properties of color. Chromatic triangle with color. The attribute of the degree of application of color design. There's the amount of color. Among the stimuli of the hue circle are divided into and chromatic triangle stimulus amount. We also have the area of the primary and secondary points of color. The main color of the color should exceed 60% of the color area. Then complementary colors are in less than 60% of the area. Attributes of embellished colors. The embellishment color is to form a 180-degree range of confrontation with the main color. Okay, so that concludes the first 3 lectures on color theory. Now for lecture number 4. Color design steps. It is a very important color design method. We are in the color design method, behind. Even before we've talked about it, one of the tricks of a color designer. Talked about the logic of color design methods and its underlying relationships. Let's take a look first. When we color design, you can't design blindly. I can design whatever I want to do. Remember, what color design you want to do is up to the artist. As a color designer, your goal is to meet the designer's commitment to party A. His needs are the needs you have to meet. Not what I give you what you want. These aren't designers, these are artists. So we are among color designers. The theme was given to you by someone else. Where is he most crucial? He gave you what you wanted, your culture and the mood and the characteristic, even a template called a theme. And once you have a theme, think of a way. Do you want to come up with a color scheme and what to come up with? Come up with a color executable design solution. Finally, it is quantized to the reproduction of color. This time even has architectural form. The design form and the model he attaches to the color must be designed. And it all comes down to themes. Okay, so now we get to color. Suppose party A gives you a keyword, a topic, and this topic. You have to figure out a way to connect with the theme of the hue range and our CDS color system. This is called the first step in logic. The second step is in the triangle with the hue range. Their connection forms a combination. And the internal interspersed connection and echo between the two of them. This is the second part of the color process. And then the third part is where you get the color design system. After the content of color and after the coding system, the area design of the main and auxiliary points must be colored. And with area design, there is a leading opinion on the quantification of color. And there is a dominant opinion, just like all the scenes in your color design. Make a secondary docking and this docking. It has to be related to the experience of scene design. Let's say I'm a fashion designer. Then I'm going to talk to this main and secondary point, and fashion designers. The relationship between the application of color generates a connection. For example, wool, linen, cotton, silk, and chemical fiber. its fabric texture style, and section design in costume design, and the relationship between its structural design and the model, etc. That's the second field. It's called professional color design. As you always watch, follow me to learn color. You will come to the end. Become a complete. Solve all the problems of color design. Color professional designer. Okay, let's talk about the logic of color. When you're done, you'll find. The last one is the space and model of color design. And the space and model of color design. Strictly speaking, we master color and understand color. The most important way to master color. Because everyone knows where the colors are. You know, you can't see color after night. There is a saying in our field that the night does not look at the color. I just don't look at the color at night. Don't discuss color. No color design. And during the day, we look at the colors. And when looking at the color during the day, in our profession, we also need a standard light source. But where are the colors? We are in the physical colors of history. Like Newton. When a prism refracts a beam of light, a color spectrum is produced. We know that color comes from the sun. And in our hearts, where is the color? Open your eyes. There are colors everywhere. In fact, among color designers, color is in our palms. You will know what color is. Simply put, color and light are like two balls. Two balls interlocked. The bottom of the ball above is white. The bottom of the ball below is black. And the largest outer ring of that ball, it is our red, orange, yellow with green, blue and purple. It's called the simple brain, color in the mind. The model of the color space in the designer's mind. Okay, let's see. This is the various harmony theories of color. Theoretical studies all over the world. All in this color triangle. The guiding properties of various threads. It's all about the properties of color. It's all built into this color space. We talked about a triangle earlier. This is a white, this is a black, this is a color. All 8 colors of color at the same time. Connect with each other. Even here is a color. It's also colorful here. Only in this way can a complete opposition color be formed. If this is a red R, this is a green G. If this is a purple P, here is a YSEK. Do you understand? It's a confrontational color. It forms our complete color space. Okay, let's take a look at the next model of the color space. You will find this. Is this like a ball? The two balls are buckled together. The bottom of the ball above is white. The bottom of the ball is black. And in this circle of the ball are our 8 hues. This is our CDS color space model. A representation of the 8 colors. You know it. Basically, you will have color in your heart. We often talk about, if you have a color in your heart, you can want to guide the country. If you have countless colors in your heart, you want to squander the colors. I want to point to color. I want to apply color. And color, you have to put a color that is everywhere. It must be summed up in your mind. His, not unruly, of all the colors, has its own properties and laws. You look one white and one black. There is so much internal logic between them. You see a red, orange, yellow with green, blue, purple. Between each of their colors, have mutual angles and positions. It's fixed, it's relatively fixed. But among these colors, color neutralizes black and white. From now on, it will form the unity of heaven and earth. We talked about the chaotic world of human history. Let's draw a line. After drawing a line, separate the yin and yang from the three talents of heaven and earth. We form the color space in the middle. And our people control that color. Also use this color. A new generation of color creators. This is why our colors are the most important color space model for us designers. The previous color properties and characteristics and color methods is what you need, and this color model is what you want in your heart. If for designers, I don't need color software. It doesn't require chromatography. We often talk about a martial arts master. There is a sword in the heart, but no sword in the hand can break the world. This is a color designer. Need to go to the highest shortcut. No need to see any color. You can design the most beautiful in the world. The tiniest trace of emotion. Variable color design schemes. To master this color model. This is the true designer. We call them master color designers. So this is our diorama. Okay, we put all the colors. All for color design systems. Complete properties of color design system. Introduce it to everyone. But this is just the first small step in color learning. If you want to acquire more color knowledge, theories and capabilities, how to apply color to your work and your design life, follow me to learn. There are many below. Massive application and work of color design learning. Okay, the new color with me is coming soon. Remember to like, subscribe, share. I will give you more hope and benefits that you can't imagine. Thank you very much.